And we're live, motherfuckers! Alright, now I do the thing. You know that thing where I just fucking post it goddamn everywhere. That's a self-drama. That's a place. That's a place.
Huh. Bethesda's making a bold claim.
Yeah, what's their claim?
Bethesda says mods are not supported for the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion Remastered, despite its pro-mod history. And
that's a bold decision.
Hmm?
That's a bold decision.
I know. And underneath the author of the article, it says PC players will probably prevail, though.
Yeah. This way. It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off. Excuse me. Sorry for clearing my throat into the mic. Phlegm and all that bullshit. All that bullshit. That's just how it be sometimes. You work in a place that generates a lot of food powder that gets in your fucking lungs and shit. Why did I not fucking teleport there? Whatever. But yeah, you work in a place where you just get a lot of like powder in your fucking lungs and you just start building up a bunch of fucking phlegm. Over to Mikato's amphitheater! Ba-ba-ba-ba-ya, ba-ya, ba-ba-ya. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ya, ba-ya, ba. Ba-ba-ya. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ya, ba-ya, ba-ba-ya. Dun, dun, dun. Ba-ba-ya. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ya, ba-ya, ba-ba-ba-ya, ba. Dorkus, what the fuck are you?
Looking for a cable for my...
Oops.
So was that the first one where they actually didn't have the Square Enix logo embedded somewhere in the wall?
What's up?
Is the Shadowbringer little title screen movie the first one where they didn't have the Square Enix logo?
I'm sure it's embedded there somewhere. It's gonna be clever.
No, it just showed it. It just popped up on the screen like an advert title.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like it would, but
It should. I mean,
I feel like it does, and we just haven't. We're just not clever enough to have found it. It just doesn't put it right in front of your face like in Stormblood and Endwalker. Man, I fucking cannot wait for you to get to Endwalker. I mean, we're in, like, again, Shadowbringers and Endwalker are the two best expansions of the game.
yeah.
And I'm gonna say that they're in no particular order. I know some people say that Shadowbringers is better. I personally...
It's a matter of preference.
Yeah, I personally can't rank one as better than the other. I genuinely, I think they're very different expansions. Which is why I said they're both the two best expansions of the game. I will admit that the post Endwalker content is not as strong as Shadowbringers post content, but obviously you're gonna have a harder time making stronger post expansion content with that expansion being the end of, you know, an entire saga. I was like, yeah, Endwalker is, well, the end of an entire saga. So it's like, the post-patch content, and I'm talking purely MSQ content. I will admit I'm not a fan of what they did with the trials.
Trials are kind of meh.
The trials themselves are fun, but the problem is it's not a trial series. It's you know how in ARR, what was it? 2.2 onward, you got a trial every patch, but it was all tied to MSQ.
Yeah.
It's basically that. 6.2, 6.3, 6.4, 6.5 all had trials that were all tied explicitly to MSQ. So it's technically less content. I mean, like, even if they kept the Shadowbringers formula where it was okay, we've got you know, I know, yeah, no, fucking keep the Shadowbringers formula. Just do that. I don't care that it's formulaic. It works. It's formulaic, but it works. It's formulaic for a reason, right? Every expansion we get an alliance raid and a normal raid, right?
Yeah.
I feel like every expansion we should also get a trial series. Just 3 trials, and you know, and I think we should get big field content every expansion.
How's it going, Silver? Thanks for the raid. Literally right as we're starting up.
Oh, beautiful. Excellent. Yeah, I don't think it's too much to ask for the Shadow for a formula in the same vein as what we got with Shadowbringers. A big field content at the point 2.
Yeah.
A trial series, a raid series, an alliance raid series. Especially if we're giving them 4 months between each patch. Don't get me wrong, I still adore this game. I love this game. And 7.2, like I said, really bringing it back for the MSQ. You know I've had my complaints about 7.0 and 7.1. Well, my complaints about 7.0 is that 7.0 is like, and you know, I'm not going to spoil anything about it, but like 7.0 is good in a lot of places, but bad in a lot of other places, and it's just like it's very much a mixed bag. Then sorry, brain. But then 7.1 dropped, and it was kind of just okay. Don't get me wrong, I liked the little arc they gave. Okay, in concept, I like the arc that they gave Coda in. Sorry, I liked the arc that they gave Kona in patch 7.1, at least conceptually, right? However, I feel like it was something that you could have made a something that you could have done better, like make it not cut into the MSQ, or if it does, it's a thing of like, hey, we got a call here. They want help with the, you know, Kona wants help with this or that, and then, oh hey, guess what? You have more content to do in this patch now. Really, I think what it boils down to is that I am willing to give I am a-okay with the 4-month patch cycle as long as we're getting content to play the game with. A reason to log in at least like once a week. Which is why I'm glad, like, 7.2 has really made an effort and turned that shit around. And now, like, if you like crafting and gathering stuff, or if you want to do the slow life content, we've got cosmic exploration, so... And once Occult Crescent shows up, big field content, baby! Big field content has always been some of my favorite content in the game. Because it's a whole new zone to explore, or set of zones to explore, along with special unique mechanics, a whole like unique way to play the game. I thought that man was wearing armor. No. He's just got really gray skin. I've been yapping for a while, Dorkus. You still haven't logged in.
Trying to get
One more thing.
one little thing.
Magic must fight magic. Okay, I guess I will continue to yap.
I mean, I was letting you yap.
But yeah, no. Like, big build content, it offers, you know, a whole new set of zones to explore, even if you can't fly in those zones, and your mount's set to 1 speed.
Damn it, now it's gonna fucking lag over here.
That's, you know, it's fine that it's just, you know, it's fine that you can't fly in those zones. Actually, honestly, arguably a good thing.
Yeah,
Its entire shtick is that it's supposed to be emulating older MMO content. So if something wants you dead, it's going to follow you until you get to a town. Oh hey, you're finally awake. Now get your ass over here. But yeah, but it also
now I get my fucking game.
But it also just, you know, has a tendency to offer new ways of playing the game. New ways of doing combat in the game that don't have to worry about the current meta or balance of the game. It's just like, hey, you want some special ways of playing the game? Like, here. Have a special sub-mechanic. That sounds like a skill issue to me, Dorkus.
Wonder if computer's starting to get tired.
I fucking hope not. You just got that goddamn thing.
I mean, a couple of years ago, yeah.
It's been 2 years already.
It's been a few, yeah. So it's in Gridania, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So I got like a second delay.
Have fun with that.
Theater. Get there. Catch up.
In
Yeah.
pursuit of excellence. If I didn't get rid of the Titus laugh, I would have used it by now. Conceded! Hatching tide is upon us once more. Perhaps season finds you in excellent fettle. For my part, Bida, it is an absolute pleasure to see you again.
Good to see you again, Judith.
While I have your attention, allow me to expound upon the nature of this year's festivities. Hatchintide has its origins in the days before the seventh Umbral Calamity, when 12 sages of an era appeared before me in a startling vision. I have been visited by such dreams ever since, and this year was no exception. I saw a great mass of eggs, as vivid as those before you now, born aloft under the heavens. Making dreams manifest has never failed to lend wonder to the hatching tide before, so needless to say, I intend to bring my latest vision to life. Speaking of which, the eggs I commissioned ought to arrive any moment now.
No, not. Oh, Jilly, it's a disaster. The cup toppled over en route. Thankfully, the driver was unscathed, but I can't say the same for the eggs.
Good heavens! I'm glad to hear the poor driver was unharmed, but without the eggs, how were we to breathe life into my dream?
Don't worry. Simply fashion some more eggs yourself. Though, to create the quantity required would take time. We're already facing at least a month delay at this point.
Do you need help?
Yeah, right here.
If only I could assign someone to help you. Right over here. Us two. Hello. Can you hear us? Alas, the other gyms are busy enough as it is, and I must say with a schedule alteration myself. Oh, you just saw us now. Yes, we're willing to lend a hand. Oh, hey, no doubt. But how wonderful it is to see you again. Do you have the same dialogue, or?
Yep.
Okay.
Wonderful to see you again.
Okay, cool. So read it then.
Right up, Cyril? How wonderful to see you again. Knowing what an exemplary existence you are gives me cause for hope. You're happy to help, that is.
Oh, you need an assistant. You need assistance? Hang on. I believe we have a certain attire for this. That's just gonna be our assistant attire going forward. That's it.
I can get behind that. Thank you. The result procure all of the necessary egg supplies from the merchant. A supplier should be in the market. He is a burly fellow, so he won't be difficult to spot. We can only hope he has enough stock. Season opened. Quest accepted. Hey, somebody with the E3 jacket.
Come on, please. There we go. Oh, that's a good. That's a good one.
Yeah, that is a good one.
Anyway.
Actually fits the aesthetic too.
Yeah. Anyway.
Like the purple gloves and shoes like match the
Wait, hang on. Yeah.
jacket and pants. I think that's right. I need to it was proved to be most gentlemanly.
Alright. This way. Hey, you know, stop being horny. You don't see her there, but I do. Anor.
God damn it, Anor.
I just see her, and I just, you know, every time I see her, I have to tell her to stop being horny.
Menu roulette.
I'm keeping my minion the way that it is right now.
Kalka. Neat. I got the creepy doll.
What am I... oh, there you are. Burly merchant.
Yes, the barely burly man.
He's a row. Ah. You're that dreamer that was here before, ain't you? A right old mess to be sure. I'm afraid I'm all out of the supplies you need, though.
Oh, is there really nothing you can do for us?
Well, I do have some tatty old odds and ends, or surplus wares that might be of use. But want them, they're all yours.
It's better than nothing.
Yeah. Ba-bum, bum, ba-dum, ba-da-dum, bum, ba-bum, bum, ba-bum, ba-da-dum. Might not be exactly what you needed, but I'm sure you can gobble something together with these. The storage fees were eating into me, I mean, I'd rather see him put to good use. Sure.
Right.
He's just handing him off because, fuck it.
I mean, all of the initial batch of supplies, I remember thinking what kind of fellow he was. But he's certainly proven right. Anyway, we better...
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Yes, a very kind individual.
I mean, he is very nice here, but I just, you know, it's nice, but also he's making sure that, that it helps him too.
Yeah.
Let's take a look inside this thing. Let's see. This leather looks durable. We have some metal springs and rings that could do for a mechanism of some sort. And these lengths of timber could be cut down to a more portable size. She's an alien.
Voice came out like a tiny squeak for a second there. I don't think my mic even picked it up. I think these herbs and resins are used to concoct water repellent alchemical solutions. Never tried it myself, but there's a much time for everything. Besides that, there are plenty of bits involved. We should have no trouble when it comes to decoration. Unfortunately, we won't be able to recreate the eggs Julie saw in her dream. With the get off the ground, though. Parasols. The trick will be to make them look eggy enough.
Any round object looks like an egg from far away.
Shell makes the egg, as they say. Did it say that? Here, we should paint them.
Yeah, any round object looks like an egg from far enough away. It's science. I just realized I forgot to take my fucking head, my fucking bandana off, so I just have the one eye covered while wearing the pince nez. God, it's so dumb. I love it.
You're right. With some festive patterns on the outer canopy and a convincingly eggy structure, the parasol might just make for a worthy replacement.
I see. We can mimic the shape of an egg with the canopy and add some seasonally appropriate patterns to add to the outer shell. I can picture it now.
Parasols are a sight more fiddly than your standard egg, though. With just the two of us, production will take far too long. For just the three of us. So we need to enlist further help, just as I did with you two. Fortunately, the guild artisans should be less likely to balk at a request for parasol parts than a rush for myriad eggs, particularly if we supply the materials.
True.
Very true. Let us first pay a visit to the Leatherworkers Guild, and shortly we will transform our leather into something fit for our canopy.
Nyum. Wrong way.
No, I was going to the either way. Or not either
Why are you going?
Where exactly is the,
Oh, I was the wrong way. This way. Follow me. I know where I'm going now.
Yeah.
You. You must be the adventurer assistant Nonoto spoke of.
No, somebody else.
You must be the adventure assistant Nonoto spoke of. Does the Hildebrand quest, or does the Hildebrand pose?
If we keep on matters about us, we should manage to secure the guild's assistance.
She was just informing me of your plight. Many of our apprentices are looking forward to the Hatching Tide celebrations, so you shall have the guild's aid. Although I'm afraid we lack some of the resources we needed to work your leather into parasol canopies. The material is resistant to a degree.
Yeah.
So the material is water resistant to a degree, but nevertheless porous, untreated. So, untreated, it will degrade over time and begin to rot. But our stock of coating is perilously low at the moment.
I mean, I think we have some compounds to make the coating. If it's a water repellent after, say no more. We just so happen to have the necessary ingredients, so I can see to its preparation. In the meantime, would you take this timber over to the Carpenters Guild and we request they craft parasol for you? We can meet up by the Black Rabbit Trader's Stall or not. Alright.
Okay. No, Guadagna. Jump.
I love the weird latency of this game.
You're a weird latency.
Well ahead of me. Not that side.
Damn.
I haven't actually been in this guild, so I don't know where the entrance is.
It's like way the fuck over here.
So we literally ran right past it.
Yeah.
Like a couple of doofuses.
This guy is very Irish.
You stand there like a frightened school child. If you need something, speak. We're here to get some parasol framing made. Vaguely egg-shaped. And you would have us undertake this task with how little time left until hatching time? Very well. Younglings in the acorn orchard await the festivities. For their sake, no effort will be spared in Parasol's preparation. We shall commence work right away. Let your associates know at the Carpenter's Guild has the matter in hand.
No, nota. No nota.
I trust everything went well at the Carpenter's Guild. I just placed in order for the alchemical solution and a few other things besides. Alright. The next step will be to piece all the parts together into a prototype parasol. I'll bring the prototype over to you once I've finished. So you can go ahead and wear it. Alright?
Alrighty. Yeet.
Here we go.
This way. One of these ways.
Some way.
One of these things is not like the other. Papaya, papaya, papaya. Do, do, do. Papaya.
This is literally the theme that Smug Lady uses to start her YouTube videos.
Yes. Welcome back, you two. I'm pleased to hear that I've adjusted the schedule to accommodate our little mishap. And all is set to proceed. Now for the eggs. Well about that.
We're having to kind of shift things around.
Substituting parasols for eggs? What a wonderful idea. I can hardly wait to see what Nanota cooks up for the prototype. Though wait we must.
A little last minute, aren't you?
No.
Okay, there you are. I was wondering why you weren't showing up. Exceeding expectations.
Nanota will surely be along here now.
Try to keep you both waiting. Allow me to present you with the very first Archon egg parasol.
The solitaire. Nice.
Are you kidding me? Oh no. That was weird. I thought freaking OBS had messed up again.
That would have been funny. What a fine
It would
example of
literally-
ingenuity. It is magnificent.
I'm so glad you approve. With your blessing, I'll begin producing more to distribute.
In the meantime, we find ourselves at a loose end. But we cannot let Nanota outstrip us in hatching tight spirit. There must be more we can do. Let's show off your parasol to the townsfolk.
Yeah.
But of course! We ought to remember our newest addition to the festivities. If we tell even a few guardians of these gorgeous accoutrements will be available to those who celebrate with us, word will spread of its own accord. With that in mind, I shall keep mine unfurled and on display. You use your adventurer's instincts to identify those most in need of egg-themed accessories. Egg-accessories? hate the fact that you managed to. I hate the fact that I did that pun. Anyway, Maga's always busy. Let us look for potential celebrants there. Hey, cool. It's the thing. I know how these work. Let's go. This way. Slaps Anor in the back of the head. Stop that. Stop it, you.
Anor needs to stop being horny.
You know what you did.
On me.
God, I just. Why did you do that to me, Dorkus? Why did you make me think of the idea of the Scions with Twitter accounts?
No one's here.
What?
We need to talk to. Oh, okay.
We dreamers are responsible for all the decorations you see throughout the city. Take that basket over there, for instance. I came up with the idea and Naruto worked her magic to create the final product. Nice. Egg appreciator. I'm just curious. Egg appraiser. Okay. And then someone on the outside. Egg enthusiast. I don't have the egg enthusiast. Go for it.
Heavens above, is that adorable parasol fashion after an Archon egg?
Exquisite, isn't it? If you join us at the amphitheater, you'll receive one just like it.
For years I've searched for parasol as darling as an egg, getting sunburned and soaked by tons. You offer one free of charge? Just a hatchet-type mirror.
Okay. What about the egg appraiser?
Nope, not Alaric.
Why, that parasol is an absolute delight. And it's not often that you see that level of craftsmanship paired with such decorative flair. This might be the finest egg-inspired apparel I've ever seen. Might I ask who was responsible for this masterpiece? The Leatherworkers Guild, the Carpenters Guild, Black Rabbit Traders, and our Dreamers all had their parts to play. And if you join us in celebrating the Hatchet Tide, you can receive one just like it. I should have known the Guild's artisans were involved. If it means getting my hands on a parasol, I'd be more than happy to take part in the festivities. Egg appreciator.
I say, Mela, you must tell me where I might acquire a resplendent parasol like unto your own.
At our Hatchet Tide event, of course. What about it? How about it? Will you join us at the amphitheater?
I'd be delighted. As a true connoisseur of eggs, both decorative and edible, I intend annually in hopes of glimpsing ovoid perfection. This parasol surpasses my every imagination. Such elegance, such egginess.
I don't think he has a very high imagination.
I don't think so either.
I mean, it's a good parasol, don't get me wrong. It's just...
Yeah, it's lovely. But
I thought those three will tell all and sundry about our parasols. Our work here is done. Wow. Well, that went rather swimmingly. You clearly have an eye for egg connoisseurs.
You say that.
I shall go and see how many attendees are gathered at the amphitheater. Feel free to join us when you have a moment.
Okay.
Wow. Okay. Alex, you were not lying when you mentioned how this event goes.
Yep. You had your fill of talking to people yet?
There's not even any real conflict or resolution. It's hey, problem
There was
here.
one singular conflict, and it was resolved at the
Instantly.
beginning of the quest.
Yeah.
Yeah, resolved in like not even 3 minutes.
Like, even if there was a situation where you had to like talk to some people and like settle an argument or something, or settle down
Or like
a fight.
you even like convince them to come. Yeah, you had like to pick dialogue options.
Yeah.
And,
This is just.
I mean, hell, at least the Valentine's Day one had like plot going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This one's just kind of
Kind of lackluster.
yeah.
Last year's was more interesting.
Yeah. I still think that none of the events have thus far even come close to the level of the, was it 2020 or 2021 Christmas event or Starlight event. The one where I got the one that actually brought me to tears. Because it was basically, hey, here's a direct analog to COVID and stuff, and like someone like dealing with a family member that's bedridden and can't do anything because of this, and how close to home that hit me, because at that point in time, my dad was intubated because of COVID.
Yeah, I have to agree with the person in chat there. I think the events should all at least have a fate, even if it's not directly part of the story. Give me something to do.
Yeah. Yeah.
Too true. Too true.
It's like Easter.
Summer
Was
one.
that Easter last year? Or was the year before the one where you had to like go collect the eggs or whatever from
I
the
think
carts?
so, yeah.
Yeah. They had the fate,
also-
and it was part of the story, and then you could go back and do it later, and you might not be able to get like a lot of rewards from it, but it's something.
Yeah, yeah. There's also the summer events that have had the fates where that change your action abilities, so you have to do a special like dance to do the thing. That was fun. Look, you two. Isn't the sound of those parasols super marvelous? And also perfect timing.
Yeah, no kidding.
Wait, it's raining. Keep an eye out for a
Don't
cat girl
worry,
dressed.
Nasha's not here, don't worry.
Just keep an eye out for that, because those bomb looks are like water resistant.
I know, right?
It's so fucking perfectly timed, though. The fact that it's raining now.
Yeah, no kidding.
Eggs held aloft just as in my dreams.
Oh, hey, you did it, Jimmy.
We certainly did. Shall we officially declare this Hatching Tide a success? hold up, thought you could still have. I don't know who this is. You. I sent her. I'm not sure. I'm not quite sure I want her. Quite a few of my customers asked about your parasols, more than can comfortably gather here. In fact, nevertheless, I took the liberty of handing stock to those who came inquiring. With how many left my stall with a smile on their face and a parasol in hand, the whole city is awash in floating eggs. That's incredible!
More than more games you've gotten from some holidays in the toy box.
To think that the parasols are bringing joy even beyond our celebration.
Wait, surely they're one and the same, aren't they? The celebration is spread across the city, borne by a bright mass of floating eggs.
You're right. I was intent on gathering people here, but the eggs of my dreams were far too numerous to contain in one place. They were always meant to be seen far and wide. That our original plans met with misfortune was but a blessing in disguise. For we've touched the hearts of more people than I dared to imagine. There's no doubt in my mind, this will go down as a hatching tide to remember.
It's certainly one of them.
It is certainly one of the hatching tide events. Black Rabbit traders shall continue distributing parasols to those who ask. They may be free of charge, but they're drawing a business in spades. Nanata told me how to assemble them, so I can prepare as many as necessary. Truly, where would we be without your ingenuity, Nanata?
I couldn't have done without our able adventurers. Oh, that reminds me. I have something for you too.
Thank you. It was getting quite wet.
Yeah. Well, we're under a canopy, I think.
Yeah.
That is the second and third parasol I have ever made. Not the genies, of course. I thought it fitting that you two would see them.
Fair enough. I appreciate that. With eggs aloft across the city, and also on a different star, a different reflection now. How pleasant to enjoy the festivities. Your work may have finished, you two, but the hatching tide most certainly hasn't. I mean, it's almost finished.
Tomorrow.
Yep.
Or tomorrow's the last day, anyways.
Yeah, like at 10 o'clock it finishes tomorrow. 10 a.m.
AM? Yeah.
a.m. Where is it? Oh yes, it's in the inventory too, so yeah. Alright, well. Oh, wrong thing.
Rain check. I wonder if it's raining. Okay, so you can only have one or the other.
Whee!
It'd be cool if you could have that randomized. Like it
Yeah.
falls out a random umbrella. That'd be a nice little feature.
That'd be cool. But now that we're done with that,
Yep.
are you gonna continue wearing the assistant
yeah.
outfit? Are you my assistant? Oh my god, it's perfect. Dorkus. How's that we gonna say? Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Maybe I'll just head on another patrol.
Tesla being precious and adorable.
Yes.
Protect this beam.
Yep. I'd love to lay out of work, but the duties I put off when I went to the market are still waiting for me. There are 101 things that need doing. Sorry, would you mind waiting here with Alize?
Why wait? I can help you.
And Twiddle have gone to work yourself to death. Surely there's something we can help you with.
Leave it to us.
Yep, you got this. I could do with a hand, it's true. Well, you're getting 3. Or 6.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We're not.
Help me put up the law.
We're not Rabon.
While we do that, we will tend to a few patients, perhaps. The 3 of them in particular, I mean, because it's just a matter of saying a few words to them and seeing that their skin is okay with the sound.
Fair.
Their names are Panim, Totten, and Halleck. We don't give much in the way of response, but it comes out of these to be something new.
Hello. I'll invite you. Funil. Making sure that it's not caked and, you know, just gotta massage that salamander oil in, you know. Thank you. Fuck it, yeah. I'll set that put salamander oil on it. Why not? Totten glances at you blankly, but you notice a tension in his face eases slightly.
That's good.
And then Halric.
Ah, yes, pat down the child.
Yeah. A dying child, but yeah. Halric remains utterly still as he wipes the sand from his cheek. The texture of his skin has hardened into something akin to plaster. No one deserves to go for that.
No. I'm just saying. The work is done. Yep. To sleep. You seem to the patients. How were they? Good. That's good. I knew they would enjoy me. I am concerned about how. I'll have to speak with the other carers, but I think his time may be near. Shall leave you to have that discussion. I was going to take Bidon Zero to Mord Soup if you have any errands out there that need doing. Well, I suppose there is one. Would you pick up a nectarine from the marketplace? Kassad's caravan is passed through, so one should have some fresh food. Come on then, Bidon. So, there's something I want you two to see. After we stop at one stall, of course. Look at these derpy guys.
Of course.
Canada up the right.
Every time, huh? Inescapable.
forgetting I can run and summon.
Well, it's a new feature.
Yeah.
It'll take you out.
Yeah. I fucking love this music, by the way. This music's really good.
Version of, yeah, it's subtle and quiet, but it is nice.
It's... What's weird about it is it's both serene and, like, haunting.
Yeah.
And those fucking wind chimes. Actually, if you look it up, somebody on YouTube just made like an hour or so long video of just the everlasting light sounds.
Let's see what that nectarine, shall we? Run, how's it going?
We're back. Oh, back again, are you? Need another taste of Ron's wares?
Actually, we're looking to buy a nectarine. Do you have any in stock?
Oh, yes, nectarines, peaches, grapes, fresh and juicy. Given how richly you cracked your cornballs with me, I might still owe you some food. Here, take this one. Take this one, free of charge. I appreciate that.
Cause I've never seen a bored merchant give away something for nothing before. How much coin did you spend?
You don't want to know.
Yeah,
I refuse to say the word. I'll say it. I'll say it when we're not here. Well, how about that?
Yeah. Well, we step out. That's when we'll say it. Oh yes. I'll take a job hunting dwarves as well.
Interesting.
Oh no, they're not for me. It's an offering of sorts.
An offering to whom?
What? The one, if you please.
Only the best of regulars for you. Come again, my friends. Look at him, this is so cute.
Right, it's our shopping chores taken care of. Set up past the aetheryte to the main tower. You know what to show you can only be seen from its very top. Oh, your precious worms. Advise us a trip to the top of the towers, no?
Please, the regulars. You should brought them. I really shouldn't let you. But just this once, alright? Only once.
Never fails. Shall we?
I think we shall.
Look, over there, where the wall is broken.
Aye.
Do you see what lies beyond?
A great...
That's what the land became after the light flooded in. An empty white
Looks like it's,
nothingness.
Desert?
A great empty nothingness.
Life cannot exist in such conditions. The primordial light would wreak havoc on the body's etheric balance. That nectarine you bought, it's Halrick's favorite fruit. included, survived the attacks of powerful
That's
eaters.
so.
But their fate was sealed all the same. The monster's corruption has entered their bodies, and their very essence is being subsumed by light. The twisted state of the world itself just makes matters worse. Under normal circumstances, a person's ether naturally tends to equilibrium, but for these poor souls, the opposite is true. Sooner or later, every single one of them will turn.
No.
Tesleen and the patients, they all know this. They know what has to be done before the change goes too far,
So we
before
can
the eating
balance
whim
their
takes over.
miracle imbalance.
The preferred method is mixing poison into their favorite food. In my time here, I've borne witness to a lot of last meals.
I'm sorry to hear that.
That is awful.
I feel just as helpless as before. No matter how hard I fight, it's never enough. But it's a war I mean to wage nonetheless. Speaking of wars, do you remember how I made you promise not to leave me and then promptly collapsed?
How could I forget that? A bit of
Yeah.
tragic irony there.
Yes.
Well, let's just say I had a few choice
Absolutely
words for the
was.
exarch concerning the timing of his summons.
Well, you know, I mean, I can't blame you for that.
Honestly, no, I really can't either. I really cannot.
But even if the fault lay with someone else, I couldn't shake the feeling that I'd abandoned him on the battlefield. So I swore that I'd make up for my absence there by making a difference here.
Well, you didn't really because it wasn't in your control.
And that's what keeps me moving forward, even when things seem hopeless.
I'm proud of you.
On which note, it's time we headed back.
Respect
The longer
that.
we keep Tesleen waiting, the harder this will be for her.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I can imagine. I really know the kid.
I mean, the death of a child is...
Nothing ever easy. Glad I was able to show you that. When it comes to understanding the catastrophe that we felt at first, one glimpse of the empty wasteland beyond the wall is worth more than an hour of radiologists.
Wow, you just gonna keep hitting him, throwing shade this way, huh?
Good God. And I needed you to know beyond a doubt that Tesleen has no other choice. Nectarine will be a kindness. It isn't just a threat posed to others. When the person becomes an eater, pain appears to be excruciating. The carers are truly fond of their wards, but would spare them that suffering. It is their way of fighting back against a fate worse than death.
Nope, we're not done yet. We're still going.
I thought you.
I was just waiting on you.
Or something.
I was waiting for you to catch up to me. Run, boys,
Almost
run!
everything now. Well, I'm not running. I'm driving. Or riding. Following me, I'm just making friends with the local fauna.
Local fauna? Local green lady?
I miss fauna.
Yeah. Yeah. Alright.
Alice, eh?
Alice, eh?
I think she's been waiting for us. You're back. I hope you had a nice time. Did you manage to find a nectarine?
Aye.
We did.
No, we didn't.
Right here. Thank you. Alice explained why I wanted this hashi. I could see it in your eyes. You may not need it just yet. We spoke with the others and we decided to keep an eye on how to run out. Thanks to you, though, if time doesn't come suddenly, we'll be ready to send him on his way with a taste of happier days. Cactar, flora, or fauna? Yes.
They're both, yes.
Thank you for understanding.
It's going to be a thing.
It's going to happen for a little while yet. So let's see if we can't lighten the mood. We don't want our gloomy faces wearing patience. I think it's time for that welcome meal, don't you? Take a seat and I'll make us a nice stew.
I could do it in good stew, actually. I think I finally worked off all those calories from the lizard steak.
No kidding.
Speak up if you'd like another helping. I made a little bit more than usual today.
And you've added something special to the broth, if I'm not mistaken.
Aye, well, it's not often we have visitors from the Crystarium, so I may have thrown in a few extra bits and bobs.
Oh. Adorable. I'll have another bowl then.
Holden.
Same brain cell, singular brain cell moment.
That's what I like to hear. Give me a moment to warm up the pot.
It's over a fire. It's already hot.
No, that's my thought too.
In a place like this, you learn to take what moments of happiness you can get.
True.
I can imagine.
I remember when I first came here with my mother. She was showing the early signs. I knew there was no way to save her, but I just couldn't face what needed to be done. That's the way of it for most people. Why they travel from arms to stay here. Beaten, broken souls come to wait out the inevitable, to receive the mercy of a painless death. When my mother finally left this world, I was mad with grief, but also thankful that her passing was a peaceful one. It's never easy, ending a life you've cared for, even when you believe they go on to a better place. I often find myself wishing the Warrior of Darkness would come and do that part for me.
The Warrior of Darkness.
I've heard of that.
We've never heard the tale. I'm not sure where
Honestly,
it
I
began.
feel the
Every
moment it
child in
becomes
Northrop could tell you a
easy,
version of it.
you might need to start taking a look at yourself.
Warrior of Darkness, servant of death, take care of our souls at our dying breath. Let sinners and eaters of sin go with thee, that all may return to the sunless sea. Well, that's the version I was taught anyway. It's just an old bedtime story. He's certainly never deigned to visit us here.
Which is a good thing, surely. He sounds rather ominous.
always liked the idea that he treated every soul the same, even the Sin Eaters.
They're coming.
Tesleen!
What's the matter?
Have you seen Halrek? I swear, I only took my eyes off him for a moment.
Shit. Give me just a moment here.
Hey, Zoogle. Zoogle's on Twitch this time.
There we go. Wait, hang on.
What's up? Something happened?
There we go. For some reason, my brain decided that was the moment that I wanted to clip my nails.
Okay.
I don't know why I waited, why I didn't do it before or after that, but you know.
Oops. The patient's were acting strangely. I let it distract me.
Well, don't let it worry you. It's going to be. Don't let yourself get overworked up about this.
Where could he have gone?
That's the question, isn't it, girl?
Ida, Zero, Alize. We have to go looking for Halleck.
That's the
What's
plan.
gotten into him, but if he's wandering out there alone, we'll assign search areas, and split up. Any idea where he might be headed? No, he's never done anything like this before. It can't be a coincidence that the other patients are suddenly so agitated. They can sense something. In any case, let's keep the search close to the inn. Halleck isn't very sure on his feet, so he won't have gone far. I'll search these. Please be alright. I'll cover the north and west. You take everything from here to the south.
Alright.
If there's four of us, we should take a side each, but whatever.
Well, you know how it is.
Yep. You mean I can't perform this action from the location I'm at?
I don't know. You see, not how to Halleck. Maybe he went further west. Look this way. Hopefully not over here where all the fucking mummies are.
The Gilman.
Gilman.
Surroundings in search of Halleck, and suddenly find
Bitch ass.
Huh.
That's unfortunate. Up we go.
I think somebody tried tickling me.
Just ignore them. I want one of this as a pet.
Yeah,
Oh my!
honestly.
Oh my lord!
You know, just me making friends with the entire ecosystem. And then promptly beating the shit out of them when they get a little too grabby.
Okay. Content scene.
Oh, it's cutscene time.
Any sign of him?
No, none.
Nothing yet.
No luck then. But he surely can't have gone far. We should keep looking. The Sin Eaters are out in force, and if we don't find him soon, you can be sure they will.
True. Like that one?
Did you see the size of that thing? It must be one of the nasty ones. Wherever it's going, it can only mean trouble. After it!
Right.
You don't need to tell me, I'm already booking it.
Swaps to Dragoon. Fucking cripple it.
There it is!
Get away from.
Is that... Oh, oh no!
I'm already booking it towards. Continuing to run.
Yeah, no kidding.
Ulrich!
Let's go!
Woo!
We have to run!
What?
Tessie,
Okay, I'm gonna kick your fucking ass for that.
We all deserve happiness. Wherever we can find it. The time left to you is precious. No one should die in vain. Mother, I...
Oh god, her face stretched.
Yeah, it's bad.
This is actually the toned down version of the scene. They wanted it to be worse, but they had to tone it down to keep the teen rating.
It has her face.
Yeah.
Shadowbringers.
Somebody had to say it. Yeah.
Well, that particular Sin Eater is now on my shit list.
Uh-huh. And I think I'm gonna feed that senator to my void scent.
Yeah. Yeah. I absolutely agree.
Also, there are I've seen people go through this, and there's like at least a handful of people that blame Halric for it, as if Halric had fucking really much to do about that.
No, that
Yeah,
had
he
nothing
went
to do with
wandering
that.
off, but like that's a lot of that just
If
due to the
anything-
fact that like I'm pretty sure a lot of his body was just moving on its fucking own.
Yeah, if anything, I'm more than positive that that Sin Eater was trying to lure him out.
Yeah.
It more than likely, it was calling to the seed of light that a Sin Eater planted within him, and that seed of light basically hijacked his body and just took it out there. I'm sorry. I tried to tell the carers what happened, but I can't be the shoulder of the neighbor. Not like this.
It's just so unfair. Tisling was always so cheery with patients, telling them not to be scared, that there wouldn't be any pain. For all the people in the world to suffer such a fate. Yeah.
I imagine you're just shocked as the rest of us. So I appreciate what you're doing here. Me? I can barely. I don't have the words. Without a body, we can't even give her a proper burial. And she cared about that sort of thing. About giving people the chance to say their goodbyes.
Alaric is unresponsive as ever. He stands motionless, staring up into the sky when the senators made their escape. How to say?
Thank you. What you're doing means a lot to me.
Hold on.
Sorry to interrupt. We realized we hadn't thanked you for rescuing Hulk. You weren't hurt at all, were you? Hurt? There wasn't even a fight. I was too late. Too slow. I thought I'd protect you.
You can't blame yourself for things beyond your control. You brought Howard back safe and sound. No one could have done any more.
I'm sorry, but I've come to a decision. I won't be continuing my role here. Hope you'll forgive me for leaving, and that you'll delay Hallard's last meal for as long as you possibly can. Not until it's too late, of course. Just give him what time you can. We always do. Of course, she would have done the same. Farewell, Hulk. Keep Teslene's words close to your heart.
Wait, you're leaving this very moment? I understand how you must feel, but surely this is a bit hasty. Do you even have anywhere to go? The Custarium.
Yeah. I have a destination in mind, yes. And a purpose. This damn light. Building without cease. It's the reason we can't save those corrupted by the Eaters. What if we corrected the balance? Even if only little by little. Even if it took years. It would surely make things better. Now hold on there. Everyone knows there's too much light. But how could you ever hope to get rid of it? You'd have to change the whole world. That's right. We should return to the Custarium. I may not be able to repel the Eaters on my own. I can still use the skills I've gained here to hurt them.
Also, I just want to point out something. That is how you kill off a character. Make us actually give a shit about them.
Quote unquote kill off.
Well, okay, yeah, that is a fate worse than death, but still.
Yeah.
I mean, now we have to be the ones to kill her.
Mm-hmm.
If only to ease the pain.
Yeah. Somehow I doubt they don't feel anything while they're...
No, it's
Sin.
very much like, did you ever watch T. Gray, man?
Yes, a little bit. I got up to the point where they met the children of Moses.
Okay, but you remember how I forget what they're called, how the
The
monsters,
Akuma.
yeah, the Akuma, how they function, right?
Yeah.
Minds were entirely aware of
Everything they were doing, but just incapable of stopping.
stopping
themselves.
it, yeah. God damn it, Dorkus. Wait.
What?
Huh.
What is it?
I didn't notice that there were... This guy doesn't have a tail, the other ones do.
Oh yeah, no, I don't know if it's just a random thing that can happen, because I've seen it. I've seen him,
I mean, it has a different
the tailless
name.
one here, and
Yeah, no, I've just never... I don't think I've ever noticed... I either haven't noticed or just...
It's a slightly
yeah,
different color.
yeah, it's the short tail one.
Yeah. I just never
Yeah,
noticed.
The
yep.
tail was cut off, really.
Yeah, there's
Probably
one up here
was.
too. No, there's one over here. One over here. I don't know, I guess they just have a chance of spawning. I don't know what the lore behind that is.
Slippery armadillo. Armadillo. You're gonna hit. You're gonna hit again.
Tickles.
Will you quit pissing off the local animals?
It's not my fault they hate me. You seem to have some kind of personal vendetta against me. I've never even been here before.
Why not? Zero. Good to see you again.
Clearly you did something.
You look like you've a story to tell, or two. But I sense you'd sooner get back to the Crystarium. Yeah.
Zergal says you look yummy.
This coming from the potato. Potato aggro.
Forgive me, sir. Couldn't stay there a moment longer. I was serious about what I said. Many women at the inn battle against this blight kindness. I must fight it in my own way, with steel.
From Eosia's sword in the darkness to Norvred's sword in the light.
Oh, feels like an age ago now.
It's not as eh? Is there anything I can get you?
The switch is Amara. I need to return to the Crystarium immediately.
As you wish. To the Crystarium. Oh yeah, so far from the city-states that you've seen, what is your favorite?
I would say based on the, just the general... the general vibe of it. Of, like, each place's, the feel of each place.
You'd say what?
I would honestly say I like the feel of Mortsu.
No, I meant city-state as in like the main
you mean,
cities.
like, actual areas.
Yeah, actual like city zones, like Ulda, fucking Limsa, etc. Those ones, the cities that you can't like put a mountain.
Yep,
Oh,
all answers are valid, but if you choose wrong, we're kicking you out of the FC.
What's my favorite? That's actually pretty difficult. Ishgard is nice.
Which guy's very
I
nice.
started with Limsa, so that one kind of holds a special place.
Fair.
Even if it was even if it was a little annoying getting out with the whole pirate quest line.
Yeah.
I haven't done the old Daw, or at least finished the old Daw starting.
I like the Ulda starting quest.
So I can't really say for sure when it comes to that one, and I haven't done the Gridania one either.
The Gridania quest line's good. I do think that the Ulda starting quest line is the strongest of them.
It's only as someone who started in Ulda and really likes Ulda is only the strongest because it takes up so much of the main quest. Like, it is so interwoven with stuff that happens in A Realm Reborn
You're not wrong.
that I feel like it gets boosted by that. Like, I'm not going to say it's bad. None. I don't think any of them are bad.
Right.
No.
But given that Ul'dah is like the city where everything happens,
You already get you already get mirror exposure effect.
yeah, you're you know, everything that happens in Realm, especially post Realm Reborn, is
Yeah.
really focused on it. So you get a ton of exposure, and it's like
Yeah.
you're connected to the city with stuff happening.
Yeah.
I'd say my favorite. Say even having gone through Endwalker and Dawn Trail, my favorite still is Crystarium. I just fucking love this zone.
It is gorgeous.
It's gorgeous, and it's just like it's. The city itself is Hope Core incarnate. Not that the other places aren't. It's just this is just.
I mean, considering what this place is going through, and in
Yeah, you walk in here and you immediately feel hope, whether you're hearing like the day theme or the night theme. Oh yeah, spoiler. You bring night to you do the thing. You bring the shadows.
I can't believe you'd spoil him on that story element. How dare you?
I mean, it's almost as if it's called Shadowbringers.
Yeah, how dare you let him know that the main focus
shadows
of the
are being
story is
brought.
what happens.
Hey, bird.
Hi.
Morbid.
Yeah, but believe it or not, by the end of the expansion, you will have beat the big bad.
I know.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I won't tell you
Guys.
what I won't tell you what that means in the context of the story.
Guys,
but
why are you telling Dorkus so much?
Gridania
Isn't
is
there like a
beautiful,
whole
for
rule
people to
between
protect
all of
them.
you that you don't spoil them on things?
I know.
believe it or
We're
not, the
being
same
naughty
thing will
right
happen
now.
in the next expansion and the expansion after that.
You beat the bad
It's
guy.
it's almost as if it's an MMO. And you know, there's not really there's not really a good way of having you lose.
Dorkus, have you ever played a video game before? You beat the bad guy? It's that again. I'm sorry if that ruins the experience.
Radzat Han is
Dude, Radzahan is very good.
That is really good. I do have some complaints about, like, minor complaints about the layout of that city. It could be laid out a bit more like an actual city in certain parts.
I did not mean to fall down there, but
Nijaki says Gridania is beautiful and has a lot of cool people, but several quests have made me hate the elemental, so I would never live there.
Yeah.
yeah, the elementals are very fickle and very
Alright, no, that's bullshit. That is just open space. Fuck your invisible wall. There's literally a ramp leading up to there. Why can I not enter this area?
fuck you.
Why
that's
let
why.
you go up the ramp?
Where are you at?
You're
Fuck
nearby. Come look at this. Look at this.
Hold on.
Oh, you're below me,
Below you? Wait.
I think. Or above. You're above.
I'm on top floor. How the fuck are you on the ceiling? How the fuck are you on the roof, man? What the fuck?
Yeah, I'm being stopped by an invisible wall.
What
yeah,
are you doing
come
down
here.
there?
Oh my god.
Yeah, you see this?
Yeah.
See this?
What? Why?
Fuck? Why?
Wait,
That
isn't
doesn't
that a
make
part?
any
Wait, hang on. Is that not a part of the map that you can just naturally go to anyway?
Nope.
Hold on. I guess not.
Yes,
At least
but
put a
no.
fence there that says "Sorry, fight in progress" and a little little slanted mouth face thing.
Yes.
Found the orb.
Yes.
Ponder
For
it.
some reason, there's an Allegan node here. Why is it always Allegans?
What do you mean for some reason? There's an entire Allegan tower here.
I suppose.
Yeah, Yeah.
I suppose I just consider how much actually
I
how
like
much
to
te-
think of the
how much
running
tech
gag
was there
Coconut.
with hang on, how much tech was there when the Crystal Tower was made? Because I know there's an entire era, like there's an entire like 2 different eras that the Allegan Empire exists within. The first part where like they don't have a lot of magic or a lot of tech at all, and the second part where they're just like, oh yeah, by the way,
Yeah,
we're ramping up all the
But
fucking
tower
tech.
existed in both times, so they could just keep adding stuff into it.
Yeah, that is true. It's just what I'm saying is I conflate the tower to the first part. I know there probably would
For
be
some
some.
reason, in this Allegan city, there's an Allegan node there.
No, don't be silly. The people here are far too normal for this to be an elegant city.
Oh fuck! You're
Also,
not
I like
wrong.
to think- I like to think that ever since joining the Choco Knights and going through all these adventures, in the back of Cyril's mind, every single time something happens, he's just thinking, okay, it's either the fucking Asians or it's the fucking Allegans.
And you'd be right.
And
9
literally
times
every
out of
single
10.
time it's confirmed. And every single time it's confirmed, he's like, it's either the fucking Allegans or the fucking Asians.
All right, Alize, let's help you with your trauma.
I like to get on the catwalks over the Market Inn area and lurk as my Presterian AFK location. Remind me to wear goggles if we ever fly over Amarang again.
What, you don't have pince nez?
I've barely gotten the sand up my eyes. But the wind did help to clear my head at least. I think I'm ready to meet with the exile. We need to talk about how we're going to wipe the cinders out, shall we?
Oh hey, look, another 3-step quest. And this one has a purpose. Jump, jump, jump.
Oh, there is a blue quest. Nuts to you, okay?
Do it!
You have the hunts.
Unlock
Oh,
the
that's cool.
hunts. You will eventually be able to
Yeah,
get some pretty good looking gear.
Yeah, I actually, once you unlock that, you should be able to talk to the lady, and she'll be able to see what you can eventually work towards.
Yeah.
Get the deep shadow gear for maximum edge.
And my Dark Knight armor is white.
You can dye the deep shadow gear.
Yeah.
Oh, neat. The Hume Lout. Hume Lout thinks he might be the right person for a questionable job.
Furious typing.
Oh, you're that... You're him, aren't you? How does
guy.
an app been up to? You know Howler, I? Clan Nutsy's man? You're keen to hunt the deadliest marks for the biggest bounties, and you might want to seek him out. You'll find him by the board over in the rookery. Though, worry I'd steer clear of that whole nasty business. Bad for one's health, it is.
Bad for one's health, that is.
Very, the happy-go-lucky adventurer Cyril the Brave, Fight Happy Biter, the elusive wanderer Baron, and the shut-in Princess Tenry, the Chocobo Knights Marine unit.
Yeah. I do fucking love this glam though. This glam just is so good. And my machinist clan is just the. Alright.
Oh, sword's not white again. Oh. There we go. Also, I need to find a person to mend my earring. It is almost, it's just under halfway.
You're already in the right area.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I can't do
Yep, just right at the bottom of the stairs.
Axle. Yep, 34%, good lord.
I mean, just remember the last percent's the one that matters. It's just like hit points.
Yeah, true, but still, pretty low.
Yeah, durability. Looks back to, M7.
Oh, would you let your equipment break?
No. It's just, we kept wiping on that one, because it was...
Somebody else let their equipment break?
No, we kept wiping, and somebody had to, like... Either somebody left because they had to go, or they had to, like, be right back or something. Somebody offered to repair our gear. I was like, oh, thank you. I was getting low. I was in like single-digit percentage. I probably would have been just fine for like the last few runs that we did, but I would have had to repair immediately after.
Well met, sir, well met. Well, very hard man to track down by all accounts. Here you are in the flesh. Very blessed I am to make your acquaintance. I'm Haldor of Clan Nutsy. Perhaps you've heard of us?
Yeah,
Certainly heard of you,
nuts.
that. Fighter through and through. I'll come right to it. Interested in joining the clan? Apologies. Only a fool would sign up without knowing what we're about. You're no fool, I can tell. I can see that. Clan is a... how shall I put it? An association of adventurous souls who make a living hunting certain notable fiends. Marks, as we want to call them. Surely you're familiar with the concept. Yeah. Novrent is home
I
to
swear,
myriad living.
If you had two doors, and I swear, if you had two doors, and on one of them you wrote immeasurable riches, and in the other one you wrote certain death. Nine adventurers out of 10 would go through the door that says certain death, and the last one wouldn't be able to choose on account of being Uldan. I fucking love that line so much. It's still one of my favorites that I've ever heard in the game. And it's so true.
Novrent is home to a myriad of living creatures.
Look at that cat.
Living creatures, many of which pose a threat to a good people. Thus did the Exarch, at least that knows him, in his boundless wisdom.
You're level 80 and you don't have an adventurer plate? Unacceptable!
That would encourage, motivate the
Yeah.
hunter.
A few people are on like that.
To wit, the brave soul who slay marks shall receive due
Ooh.
compensation. What are all about arrangement, eh?
Kletlona. I feel like I just said a bad word by saying that.
In ledger and see registered as a clan.
Anyway, Kletlona Psycherwin?
Yeah, help you, sir.
In the middle of the fucking city.
At the urging of Haldor.
Interesting one.
You're plainly more than capable of putting yourself on enough from battle, so I have no ground to refuse. I hereby accept your application to join Clan Nutsy. Check the board for the latest bills. The softer the mark, the better the reward. Hunt what you like or nothing at all. However, you may only undertake hunts designated appropriate for a member of your clan status. A novice. The clan is disinclined to allow unproven hunters to commit suicide by mark. Fair.
Just suicide by Mark.
Once you have achieved a sufficient measure of success, you will be permitted to pursue more dangerous feats. Do try not to die before then.
No promises.
Other than the helmet, the armor I'm wearing is the fending gear you can get from this lady.
Huh. Okay, not gonna lie, that is pretty cool.
Hey, Dorkus.
Yeah.
In chat, type /playtime.
I played for 21 days, 15 hours, and 20 minutes.
147 days, 10 hours, 30 minutes.
61 days, 21 hours, and 48 minutes.
Zugo. Mention it in the chat, though.
No, oh, he was online. I don't log out. Nope.
Light the party!
Cool, we can get LBs now.
Are we doing all tanks?
Hell yeah. The all tank party.
Oh,
hang on though. First, gotta do that. Can't have all the same tank.
Yeah, I can't. Oh, now Dorkus is Reaper.
No? Okay.
What?
Are we doing all DPS now? Well, we can do all DPS. Yeah, that's all Reapers, yes. Oops, all Reapers, please. That's a bad idea, but
What's the worst that could happen?
let's.
Yes.
Nothing is going to go wrong. You're gonna be fine.
Nothing's going to happen.
Look, we all have different colors.
That was in sync. Like that.
That's slightly out of sync for me.
Oh God, May. All right, now you gotta. Fuck. Is this a real thing? Is this a real thing we're doing?
Apparently so.
Just waiting for the Zoogle to get over here. Oh. They moving. They schmoving. Up, up. I think I see him.
See you in the distance. Yep. Unfortunately, you're also red, so it doesn't work out. We don't all have different colors anymore.
Yeah. Alright, that means that. Jesus. That means that one of you two has to change color to the other one.
I can't dye this body. I don't think I can.
Oh. May is going for bluish.
Yeah.
That actually works.
Yeah, that's
actually
pretty good.
looks pretty good.
I cannot well express how poorly this is going to go if we do the dungeon like this.
No, I mean, we have to make Darkest Tank the first dungeon anyways.
True. You do have to be.
It's mandatory.
Yes. All right.
Yeah,
Which
you
one
have
of
to
us?
tank the first
Which one of us
dungeon
is
and,
healing him? I kind of want to do Reaper as this one.
May, you want to heal or you want to hurt people? Okay.
Okay, there you go.
That's white mage. Okay, it's a bold choice.
Oh, that means you gotta go black mage.
Oh, yeah, of course.
I mean, we gotta be edgy. May, do you have an edgy white mage gland? Or an edgy gland that you can put white mage on?
Maybe we we got time before the first dungeon. I gotta go work on a claim, anyways. Be as edgy as possible.
I already have the edgy outfit right now. To misquote Vegeta, I am the edge. But like in a good way. This outfit's edgy, but like, you know, good edgy.
Badass Eddie.
Which one of those do I not?
Yeah, I'm gonna let's get this story going.
Yeah. Let them settle the glams they want to use.
Yeah, let them settle on that. We'll get the story pumping.
Make our way to the.
I think you said the same thing, right? Oh. Oh.
Welcome back, you two. You three. Love to share the tale of your journey once all of you are suitably rested.
Doesn't see the thousand yard stare. I see you were reunited with Alize, but it does say you found little else to celebrate on the ring. You could say that.
Thank you for seeking me out. It means a lot to have you there at your side. And looking at Alphino, I'd say he's eager to begin this discussion. He's as eager to begin this discussion as I am. I say we lay our experiences before the exile and step back to see what kind of picture they make.
Yeah. So also, do you understand? Do you see now why we said that the Alize's or the Alphino's questline gives a lot more context to Alize's than the other way?
Yeah. I do.
All right. Light one.
Lights.
And so you return. Have you gained a better understanding of the crisis now faced by the First?
Aye.
Yes, we do.
Better is not the word I would use. Some lands may have been spared the flood, but the survivors live
We
in
understand it more clearly.
There seems no end to the horrors inflicted by the scientists.
Indeed. Those abominations are a calamity in their own right. And I can well imagine how hopeless the task of eradicating them must seem to you. But after countless battles and untold sacrifice, we have identified a potential weakness.
That being.
Sin eaters are drawn to serve the strongest of their kind, a class of creature we call light eaters. And from what we have been able to ascertain, only a handful of these entities exist.
Is that so?
Just as an ant colony will perish in the absence of its queen, we believe that the death of a light warden will cause the lesser creatures within its sphere of influence to disperse.
I have a feeling Yulmur might have something to say about any concerted action we take against these monsters. Thorthra's command over the Senators is integral to Yulmuran society. In seeming to guarantee his people's
Yeah.
safety,
Given what
it guarantees their
the
obedience.
leader can do, apparently.
Right.
He will not take kindly to us depriving him of such useful allies.
Agreed. Thus we will need to occupy or otherwise divert his forces whilst we proceed with the business of eliminating the Mordors. Until we have done so, all other considerations must be set aside if we are to forestall the 8th unwelcome calamity.
Are you sure that eliminating the wardens will be enough? Oh, it's the staff clack is really good.
In the ancient past, a single star was divided into 14 worlds. This is the source, your home. These others are the 13 shards, in whose number we find the first. Though physically separate, they retain a connection to each other, and with the source especially. Now, let us assume that a given element in one of the shards attains abnormal ascendancy. Just as water will flow from the highest point to the lowest, the excess energy will begin trickling into the source. And such an influx of ether will of course exert a palpable influence. If the element in question were fire, then drought and wildfires might ensue. If it were ice, one might expect the weather to turn bitterly cold. As ether continues to pour in, such phenomena will become more and more extreme, until eventually, a single, untimely event triggers a disaster which cracks the barrier dividing the two worlds. What was once a trickle now becomes a deluge, sweeping the shard along to be rejoined with the source. At the same time, the element which held sway in the shard is unleashed in full, its energies amplifying the original disaster to truly catastrophic proportions. An earthquake thus magnified might strike with enough
I think we might have to steal Bird's mechanical keyboard.
tidal wave might swell to a size capable of drowning entire nations.
It's one of those old typewriters,
Are what we refer to as
but I hooked it up to the computer.
I think I've been hearing the dings every once in a while.
7 times has a calamity before you, source.
Little
7 times has a shard.
Oh god.
That's when I have to backspace.
Yep.
At present, the light-drowned realm of the first stands perilously close to meeting the conditions for our rejoining. It is the Sin-Eaters who are to blame for the light's continued dominance. In addition to attracting their lesser kin, the Light Wardens I mentioned earlier radiate ether, saturating every corner of their territory with light. Even here in the flood-spared region of Northrend, their influence is strong enough to banish night from the sky. Thus, if we are to restore balance to the first and head off a potential calamity, it is imperative that we put each and every Light Warden to the sword.
We've been doing our best to take the fight to the enemy ever since we first heard the Exarch's explanation.
Though we have yet to claim any meaningful victories if truth be told. Apart from being confoundingly elusive, the Light Wardens possess a troublesome quality.
What do you think,
which
May? Is
compels
this
us to
sufficiently
delay our
edgy?
plans until such time as you arrive.
Forgive the interruption, my lord, but Hallminster Switch is requesting reinforcements.
What happened?
They say the Sin-Eaters are attacking in force, and the village could soon be overrun.
Alright, I'm on my way.
What happened?
Alert the guard. We should be prepared in case the fighting reaches the Crystarium. You have command of our forces in the field, Captain, but hold off on entering the town until I arrive. That goes for Alphino and Alize as well.
My lord.
Pray, lend us your strength. Such a fight will provide you with far greater insight than any explanation I could offer.
He speaks as if Bidar isn't already halfway to the switch. Holmes' switch is in the north of Lakeland, so we had best make haste with our preparations. In fact, meet me outside the Crystarium at the crossroads northwest of the Ascensor Gate, and I shall lead you in myself.
A little ahead of me.
Oops.
Holmes to Lakeland.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Just walk straight through me.
Yeah. Let's go, baby. That's a treat. Dorkus. Behold.
Nice.
Yeah, I appreciate both of them. They're both very good.
I do agree.
Let's go! Yeet!
I was like, you do need to do minion roulette. You had Inkidu last time, remember?
It's fine. I want Inkity right now.
I mean, I thought you wanted to go edgy.
I mean, what fucking minion's gonna be edgy?
I mean, I have a creepy doll. May has a vampire bat.
Fuck it, fine.
Darren has...
Puff of Darkness.
Darren had,
a Midgard Stormer out, because it's because I have the dragon staff.
There we go. Now she's just permanently attached to my shoulder. There. Cause I would do the fucking roulette and get fucking the Torgal puppy.
probably.
Which is the opposite of edgy. Nyum. Yeet!
If you retreat back to that, does that just teleport you back into Crystarium?
It disappears when I go out.
Oh, I know, I'm just messing around.
That's okay.
What?
That's just a bit far away. Let's get on motorcycles. Card games on motorcycles. Nyum. Wait. Darkus, we must. You're gonna get attacked. Oh, you lucky?
Yeah, playing smart. Stay out of its field of view and away from it.
Hello, Exarch. All set. If we follow this road north, we will arrive in the northern staging point. The village itself lies not far beyond that point. Quickly now. Ah, yes.
Talking about we would.
Yeah, that would be cool.
That tickled.
Boink.
Got him down. Job guard, okay. hey, we look at there. Bitch.
Oh yeah, look at this guy. Get close to him.
1 second. I'm doing
I'm,
the
sur-
thing.
I'm actually surprised. Oh, you're not the person. You're not him. Over here.
Great, Draco.
I want you to trigger him.
Why?
Just watch. Watch the model.
Oh, that is interesting.
Right? That's so cool. Okay.
Oh.
That's all I wanted to show you was just... Yes. We're edgy. We're on bikes.
Well, 3 of us are. I don't know.
Okay,
about-
I've got to build up 7 million gil so I can get the the 4th motorcycle. That way we'll all have different motorcycles.
Lena.
Your
Your
assistance
assistance
is
is appreciated.
appreciated. That was almost in sync on my end.
It was almost in
Fucking-
sync on my end as well.
What are we talking like a fucking fusion? Do we just do the fucking fusion dance?
Hell if I know. You're here. We are heading in together, yes?
No, I'm going in alone.
The exalt asked that we wait, and so we waited.
Good push. Content scene it. Holmes switches past these gates and through the woods. It's not exactly a near neighborhood to the Crystarium, but as we occupy the same region, we have built up something of a cooperative relationship. What can we expect inside, Captain? The town is beset by a swarm unlike any we've seen in recent years. We did our best to evacuate the villagers, but as many as half remain. Judging by the number of eaters present, we have a good reason to believe that a light warden leads the attack. Well, isn't that
Convenient.
conveniently timed? Just fucking.
It seems we'll have our chance to slay a warden sooner than we expected.
I forgot that she says that, so it's just. Why does not simply slay a warden? Has no one told you what happens if you defeat one of those fiends? They hold more light inside of them than all their underlings put together. They can be struck down high, but its essence won't dissipate like the weaker kind. Vile ether will bellow outwards and envelop the nearest living being, a reckless young swordswoman perhaps, and turn her into a brand new warden. Okay, so then I'll kill it. I'm sure I can fight that.
Yeah, I think we got this.
Well, you can leave that particular quandary to us. I must ask that the guards stand down and allow us to engage this leader of eaters alone. Concentrate on the survivors. We must save every life we can. But what if?
Relax, we've got this. These things sound like they might be on par with primals and we've dealt with those before.
Understood, my lord. As captain of the guard, however, I will not watch you brave such danger without an escort from our ranks. I insist that I go with you. Very
Make
well.
sure you stand back.
Then our warden slaying party shall include myself, the Leviers, Catanina, and last but certainly not least, the two of you. You can count on us. A formidable group indeed. Into how much do we go? Once we reach the Light Warden, do not hold back. We strike to kill. Have you seen this weapon on my back?
I don't think they know what that is, but
Yeah.
dungeons.
Yada 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 yada. Unimportant. The whole monster switch. Let's go, baby! First shot of Monster Dungeon! Whoop
Do
whoop!
it. What the hell is this gamer soups? New flavor. Meat sweats.
Ew.
Spicy chicken flavor.
Okay, well.
Weird name, but then again, this is GameStop, so.
Yeah.
Is that just a new flavor they added, or is that someone's flavor?
I could be
Meat
someone from
Canyon. Meat Canyons. So I think that might be a creator.
Yep. Okay.
Look at this fucking dungeon design.
He can't. He's in a cutscene.
What?
Look, a bear. I love this nature hike already.
Yeah. Let's go, baby. I'll bring them to you.
There's two very different stylistic choices in those portraits going on.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, wall to wall, let's go.
Yep. We group up and hit it till it dies.
Play Dark Knight, right?
Yep.
You are pulling them out of your own salted earth. You were pulling them out of your own salted earth.
Well, I mean, when you have AoEs, you kind of need to avoid them.
No, your tank is fine.
Yeah, you never know what.
As long as you keep me alive. What
time.
did I fucking say?
Oh my god, that was great.
What did I fucking say?
May was on top of that shit. May knew what was gonna happen. Oh, hi. Running. Forgiven folly. Oh, hey.
I was literally just about to hit my frickin'. God damn it.
Woo! Get up, get up, get up, get up, get up! Never mind. You are experiencing that the way that it was meant to be experienced. Oh my god, Dorkus, did you really just... Did you really respawn? You just... Okay. Alright.
Alright.
This will not go poorly at all. Bring them to us! So that, you know, you can get healed.
No, you gotta tank this one on your own now.
Dorkus.
Yeah,
But
use
it's a
your
DPS.
buttons,
We've
but
been
heal you.
over this. You all
No,
went
he's a tank.
DPS. It's a tank.
Yeah.
Tank better. Skill issue. Stupid.
Oh my fuck! I got it, don't worry.
Oh, not away. Closer. The other way.
Jeez.
Yeah, that's like 5 AoEs stacked together. I ain't stick around in that.
If it makes you feel any better, Dorkus, This is most people's
Intended
first
experience.
Yeah, this is most people's first experience with the dungeon.
It's got hands.
Yeah. Oh. Oh. So yeah. Oh my
No,
god, I forgot
one.
one!
One of them decided, you know what, fuck that, I'm gonna deal with him.
That fucker's crazy, man. Oh yeah, then. Oh hey, perfect timing. Now what do I have here? Oh, it's this bitch.
Hey, it's this bitch.
Fucking same brain cell.
No, even missing the wing.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Fucking music's great, by the way.
Here.
Right over here. Dorkus, what are you doing?
I'm getting hit by everything.
Dying, apparently. She fucking sees the.
There was like every AoE out there. Why'd you run out there?
That was, of all the choices to make, that was certainly one of them. Fucking provoke, please. Oh no!
No, you didn't.
Oh, this is gonna suck.
Fine.
Oh!
You live.
Oh my
What are you complaining about?
Oh my god, that was fucking insane. I barely made that. That's awesome.
Not here.
Boink. Boink. Brazen Bull! Ow.
Oh, that's unfortunate. I can't help with that. Not the right caster.
Nope. You have to live on your own, Dorkus. Ow.
Oh, that's not good.
And oh, fuck me. Live, live, Alex, live.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Oh wait, maybe. Maybe. Ah, hell yeah.
Holy shit.
The lightning.
Whew.
That was awesome. That was pretty cool. Not gonna lie. Oh yeah, look at this. Get him out of here. Run. Go. Escape.
Get out of here.
It's a fucking gremlin out there.
Kill him.
Yes. Death. Death becomes you. That's unfortunate. Yeah. Yeah, are you seeing all the corpses everywhere? Yeah. Not a fun time here. How you that? Oh my fuck. I'm glad I'm not healing you for this.
Yeah. I do think not playing a shield healer here is a little crazy, but especially for someone's first time through it.
Yeah. Also, his music for this fucking dungeon is awesome. Let's go, baby! Actually, you put him on asylum. Fucking whatever. Fuck your asylum, May! No.
Yep, right into the boss room. Let's go. Oh, damn.
Dorkus! Go get him! It's things like this that make me wish, or that make me say, why did you get rid of Ultimatum? Ultimatum was great for if you died during a trash pull, or like you got rezzed during an ad phase in a boss fight.
Fuck, I was just about to use my frickin' Living Dead shit.
I thought we were fine there for a minute. Everything was almost dead.
Yeah, I don't know what happened, but yeah, no. Ultimatum's a really good skill for that. Because Ultimatum was just provoke but AOE. What do you look like? Not bad actually.
I'm not gonna make.
I'll meet on that. Why not?
Right now.
It's not about wasting a res. It's the it's wasting res, but the bigger thing is that why would you take weakness? You know.
Yeah.
But fuck it, keep me alive.
I'll do my best.
Why does the treasure coffer say it has damage?
It's time limit.
Ah, okay.
Ow. I did not see that AoE. Hey, Dorkus, come on. You got attention?
Lord. Well, shit, ain't you?
You wee bastard. Forgiving clamor, forgiving disobedience. Notice how each of this has, like, forgiven something. Which is kind of horrifying if you think about it.
Oh, Darkus, this is also a dungeon I recommend running at least once with the Trust.
Yes.
Oh, what?
Once with
Or-
a trust.
With the NPC.
NPC party.
Or with NPCs. I mean, Trust is NPCs, just different from the other one.
Fair enough.
So, thoughts on this? See the name? Oh, look at the tank buster name! Look at the tank buster name!
I missed it.
The
The tickler.
tickler.
What the fuck?
Yeah. It's Tesla.
Scold's brittle.
Gold's bridal. That's just a fucking real line. Oh, I used to have a bone stack if you were too close. So originally, with that numbered one, if you were too close to the other person,
I thought it was just cleave back in the day.
no, if you were too close to the previous number, you would get a bone stack. Yeah, it's... Boink. I know they've had a spread, but you know. Skull's bridle! Hurt.
Trying to...
No, you're supposed to. You're supposed to put that in the middle, so.
Well,
Get back here.
Back to you, bitch.
She's not a bitch. She was our friend.
Enjoy your 3% damage boost.
yeah.
Alright. Now on to the easily the worst part of this dungeon. I mean, it's fine for the first time that you've done it, but like, for May,
Well, you don't
Alex
like
and myself.
single pack pulling?
fucking hate it. Dorkus, follow me, please.
Yep, onward. Yep, you just stand at that group and then
Yep, yeah.
get to you eventually.
Good thing Reaper's really good for different healing. over here. Oh, so look at how destroyed this fucking place is. I wish I could come back here, like, after the dungeon. See, he's getting it now. Now he's getting it. Why? You have not gotten a aggro off of me. There you go. Yay.
Stop knocking me away so I can kick your fucking ass.
Well, get out of that then. Or use arm's length.
I didn't know that was a knockback one, so.
Lakeland Glaives. Yeet. Alright, are you ready to fight your first Light Warden?
Oh, it's this one.
This fuck ass. The one that I accidentally spoiled you. Man, why are you sweeping outside? Okay, well, here we go. Head Crusher. Move to the edge, move to the edge, move to the edge.
I've been chosen.
I'm already here, so I might as well.
What do you mean you might as well? Should ignore mechanics?
I wasn't necessarily going to ignore mechanics, but...
Okay, yep. Over here.
Yeah, you did it.
Successfully figured out the mechanics.
TBN. Dorkus, whenever you get a tank buster on you as a Dark Knight, you should TBN every single time, if at all possible.
I didn't
Boys,
even hear what you said.
But no, when you see that tank buster says on you, if you're a Dark Knight, TBN.
Yeah, use the blackest knife. It gives you a free use of your special abilities. Oh, too far.
Oh, no, not that way. You like running around the boss all the time?
It's fine.
Just keep going, going, going.
No, we're done.
On guard! Perfect time for that too. Nope. Again.
Yeah.
Well, you're right here, so I might as well. But no, I was like, not that I was necessarily going to not do it before, but it's just like. Woo! Whoop whoop!
Hey, Blue.
Red. Fucking venom tongue over there.
You guys said that it was gonna explode in like light and potentially infest someone else. I would get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, yeah.
No, it's fine. You're the person standing
What is
closest,
this
so
like?
it's safe.
It's not a bad one. It's not great, why not? Pass on that one, I don't need it. Okay. Alright, oh, what are you doing? You getting a screenshot or something?
No, I'm just
Alright.
that. Just looking at this thing.
Yeah, it's
It is
pretty
a really
gross.
interesting design.
Yeah. Alright. 3, 2, 1. Elements to switch has ended. Still on a light party. Now let's see this thing. Hopefully I can hop in soonish. Please, game the cutscene. There we go.
Then get back.
It's releasing its heat. We cannot let it touch us. Quickly, my lord, we must withdraw.
There's some other people going through right now too.
That will not be necessary, Captain. Though I appreciate your concern. The eternal light of these creatures has confounded us for nigh on 100 years. For each we have put down, another has risen up in its place, born of the self-same ether relinquished by its predecessor. But now we have a way to contain that corruption. The blessing of light, and the hero who wields it now stands before you.
broken, and the world twisted by its touch returns to its rightful form.
Some of these people have probably never seen the night sky before, so just like seeing this sheet of glittering stars. Hey, what time is it outside of the cutscene? Alex? Oh, look at that.
Hey, Google, what time is it out? What time is it outside the cutscene?
Look at that. Look at all them. It's like.
Sunless sea.
Yep. Well, those technically are a bunch of. Yeah, I love that. Well, those technically are a bunch of suns. They're stars, so you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love it. Like the cutscene takes place in night, and then you know, hop out of the cutscene and it's fucking broad daylight out.
The warrior of darkness has come.
Is that what I think it is?
It is indeed.
The night sky, as it should be.
Probably not in the way you expected, but yes.
Who are you people? You killed a warden, then bathed in its ether as if it were a spring shower, and now the sky?
Just sheer confusion on her face.
Yeah. There is no need for that. Please don't.
My lord?
How many years have I waited for this moment? For the one possessed of her blessing. For you. You have vanquished the Light Warden of Lakeland, and for the first time in a century, darkness has returned to the mantle of night. Without the ever-present light to
still
sustain
have
them,
quite a little
Vicinity
ways to go.
will have no choice but to retreat. Yet our victory is far from complete. Though darkness has fallen here, the other wardens yet bask beneath burning skies, feasting upon what little life remains.
Dark has some of the best speeches in its
Yes. Yes.
I can see that.
I would see each and every one of them slain, that this world might be spared from oblivion. Not only for the first, but for the source as well. Save one, and we save the other. But, be that as it may, I concede it was wrong of me to summon you to this fight against your will.
Fighting against my will? What are you talking about?
I mean, we would have helped you if you had asked,
I will one day atone
without
for my
trying to
fault.
drag us
But for
over.
the present,
Yeah, just
Give us a little heads up next time.
I beg you stay and see this fight to its conclusion.
of course.
Cast down the wardens and restore darkness to the first.
This is very clearly a larger, more pressing issue than
This
the
is off
Empire.
topic, but oh my god, these people have made it to level 70 and they haven't turned off the chat notifications for their emotes. Two people showed up just emoting at each other.
Love it. Sounds like a glorious adventure.
On behalf of the first,
I'll
I
become a
offer you my
warrior
deepest
unit.
thanks.
I understand there is much at stake here, Exile, but why do you risk yourself so readily? It must have been a dangerous drain on your ether to summon even one person across the rift.
I mean, why did Louis Wad put himself at such great danger to save Eorzea?
I do it for my people, of course. To give the Crystarium the tomorrow it deserves.
That is true now, yes, but the city had yet to be built when you first called forth the Crystal Town. I'm simply curious to know what
Well, I
prompted
just
you to
realized
commit
it's
yourself
worse.
so completely to
They have the same last name, and it's a tank healer combo.
Oh no.
Some poor souls would have a terrible time at home with Mr. Switch.
Oh
I mean, at least
no.
At least the DPS, at least the people they're going in with are just DPS. So there's only so much that the finger pointing can be outside that group.
I sensed from the first that I had a part to play in preserving them. Forgive me. I fear the events of the day may have taken their toll. Despite appearances, I am an old man. One burdened with many difficult memories, some too painful to recall.
Well then, I'm sorry for pressing. It's a family thing, I'm afraid.
Family failing.
One which has served us well more often than not. Needless to say, we will continue to fight at your side until the last Sin-Eater is defeated.
Come then, my warriors of darkness. Let us gather the surviving villages and make our way back to the Crystarium.
And oh god, that's still a fucking gorgeous sky.
It is.
You're not
Yeah,
out of the
out of the
cutscene
rain.
yet.
Oh, I'm looking at the sky now.
You still
Yeah,
have
there's some rough times in this game where the weather is not cooperating with the story.
Well, look at this
And
thing.
this area is now
Clear
clear
as
as can be.
I can't remember what zone it was, but there's one zone last time I went through this that it was raining when I came out of the cutscene.
Yikes.
It's like, yes, beautiful sky. Come out of the cutscene, it's pouring rain and cloudy.
Yeah.
Alfie, what do you have to say?
Or no, the worst I've had it now is a certain place you go in Endwalker, and it was foggy when I got there, so you couldn't see it all.
Is this
Is that the
You know,
constant
the
glare
special
making it
place.
entirely
there are
different-
two special places?
Yeah, not the first special place, not the second
Okay,
one.
okay.
Yep. Come out. You're supposed to be like, yeah, here, somebody's telling you, yeah, here's the place, like, showing you the sights. And it's foggy as fuck. I can't see more than, 200 feet in front of me.
Yeah.
That's a constant glare. Lakeland seems an entirely different place. I would say. So, yes. I might need a moment.
It's as if the sky itself had disappeared into the heavens. If I didn't have wanted to something, I'd never stop staring. Fair. But quickly, you have justified my faith in you. So many lives saved, and the sky itself heralds your success. A single victory in a larger struggle, perhaps, but a momentous one nonetheless. Ba 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 ba. Cut it,
Sorry,
scene.
put Tesleen to rest as well.
Yeah. Now, as to how we proceed from here.
Okay, give me some panning vistas of things you really wanted me to see that were covered in fog too. I know
Ooh.
exactly the one you're talking about because it happened to me.
Yikes. The villagers were evacuated earlier. The villagers we evacuated earlier arrive safely in the Crystarium. They seem to be accepting their situation for the moment. Most folk are far too distracted by the sky to worry about wounds or lost homes. They whisper and wonder if the warriors of darkness have come. This is to be expected. Right on, Cyril. I have a favor to ask of you two. Would you be so kind as to conceal your involvement in this endeavor for the time being? Seeing the light recede from Lakeland is a momentous occasion, and many will be swept up in a maelstrom of excitement and confusion. Should you come forth as the legendary warriors of darkness, I fear that, no matter how good your intentions, such an appearance would throw the city into disarray. Fair enough.
Can imagine.
I heard that. Fucking dipshit.
I found myself in agreement with the exile, although my concerns are more focused on your more. It may be best if you maintain a low profile until we see how Varthrin responds to all this.
Oh, he'll be pissed.
Oh, he will. I mean, he already wants to rip our hearts out. I say let the fat bastard try.
My thanks. Though we cannot freely celebrate your success, pray allow your heart to be buoyed by the joy of our citizens. A joy you surely brought into being. And I must ask the same discretion of you, Captain. It is my intention to share with our people a tale of great warriors who stood in defiance of the Senators. These unnamed champions defeated the Light Warden, and have since departed for parts unknown, yes? As you wish, my lord. Your penchant for mystery is nothing new, and I will encourage folk not to question this either. Although I expect the truth to be told, I expect to be told the whole truth one day, about all of you. It's a bit of a story. With that settled, I shall return to the Crystarium and make an address to the people. These explanations and adjustments will consume much of my time, so pray take the opportunity to rest and recover from your exploits, and to think you'll not even need to shutter the windows to enjoy a dark and peaceful night's sleep. No blackout curtains for me!
It's too risky for me to have blackout curtains.
What, afraid you're not gonna wake up?
Yeah. Or at the very least not wake up until like noon.
I must stay behind and coordinate the evacuation of the remaining survivors. I hesitate to ask after all you've done here today, but could you pass on a message on your way to the Pendants? Please let Bragi know that we're bringing in a number of injured, and that restoratives in the markets need to be reserved for the infirmary. Oh, leave it to us.
Yeah, we got it. We should start making our way back to the Crystarium. Slowly, mind you. It wouldn't do to arrive too soon after the exile. I'm staying behind as well. There's something I need to check on in Holminster.
I understand.
We already went through the village top to bottom, honestly. Should all take the chance to rest. You included. I knew one of those eaters. I can't rest. Not now.
Understandable.
Yeah.
I know.
Just lean. So please, I wish to be left alone for a while. That means you as well, Lila, Cyril. Shall be cross if you try to follow me. I promise to find you later, when I feel myself again.
Take all the time you need. Bida would give her a head pat on the, as she runs by.
Yeah. Just you two and myself, then? shall we?
I believe so. Ba-ba-bow. I just read what May said. It's one of his later abilities. I think that's an Endwalker ability, isn't it? Oh, since we're going down this way, we might as well take this route. Not me to do that.
Ah, there we go. And there's the weather.
Ah, the true weather. I mean, at least we've seen most of this place anyway, so. Yep, yeah, I figured as much, man.
Fuck.
Yes, that Dorkus, I am taking this one on purpose. Dorkus!
Huh?
Over here real quick.
Where is here?
You know, over here and over here and over here and over here. And a little over here.
There's one over there.
Let's see if I can find your dumbass. Do you see a bouncing motorcycle? Or a flying motorcycle, Mo?
Are you up in the sky? No, that's Vera. I was heading the wrong direction. I was following Vera and thinking I was following you.
You!
There you are.
Big blue rock! Big blue rock! Big
Oh,
blue
big
rock!
orange rock.
Yes!
More of a sunset rock, actually.
Man, I just jumped out right by the fucking thing. Alright,
What is it? Dome southwest? Okay.
if you want to go grab that, but I'm gonna head to the Crystarium and then I'm gonna log off.
Yeah, it is getting pretty late.
It's almost 9.
Oh, like a minute till.
Yeah, almost 9.
That's not almost 9, that basically is 9.
I would say that anything that's leading up to the actual hour itself is almost.
I'd say if it's less than a minute, then it's 9 o'clock, basically.
Eh. Oops, more down. Wait. Yeah, that's on the right.
It's this way.
This way.
Oh, there you are. Found your Aether current.
And now we just wait for the Dorkus.
Yep.
Fucking attracting every enemy possible.
Yeah, they're just tickling me. It'll be fine.
Alright! Thank you so much for watching that. We will return Friday.
Yep.
Tomorrow I shall stream. I think I'm doing Hilda stuff tomorrow with May, if I recall correctly, and probably some of that new cosmic exploration shit. So stay tuned for that
I
shit.
might stream tomorrow as well. Not sure what I'll stream though.
We will, but until then, we'll catch you later. Again,
Gotta
if
find
you
somebody to
like
raid
the
on.
stream, Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, do all the fun stuff. Share it. Let people see the brilliance that is this